Hello. Welcome once again to another edition of the series, The Wisdom Cards. My name is Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. and today is December 24th, 2020. I wish you and yours happy holidays and a happy new year. Feliz Navidad y próspero año nuevo. Today, I'm going to talk about my father's book, The Fifth Agreement, published by Amber Allen Publishing and Hay House Publishing. Today's card reads in this way: I come from the infinite. Every cell in my body is a universe of its own. It's intelligent, it's complete, and it's programmed to be what it is. That card reminds me of a conversation I had with my dear friend, my best friend, Dr. Ed Durant, who's the great-grandson of Will and Ariel Durant. One day when we were talking and engaging and playing chess, actually, he asked me a question. Miguel, when did your life start? And I answered in this way. When I was a kid, I used to think that my life started in the moment I was born, which means the moment I came out of my mother's body. But then as I became educated, my answer changed to the moment of my conception. Apparently that's what he was waiting for, because then he asked, well, Miguel, was there life in the sperm and was there life in the ovum? And of course, as soon as he said that, my imagination just ran wild, because the answer to the question was yes, there was life in the ovum and life in the sperm. Because if there wasn't life in either the ovum or the sperm, my conception would not happen, which means my life did not start at that moment of conception. Life started way before that. And of course, it didn't start with my mother and my father, because the life force that animated their body is animating my body right now. But the sperm and the ovum that gave them life were also alive. There was life in them. So my imagination began to spread to my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my ancestors. And it kept going, spreading like a tree, expanding until it hit this climax where many of the people that surround me shared a common ancestor. And it narrowed down until a moment where every single human being has a common ancestor. You can say Adam and Eve. But then I understand science and understand about DNA, and DNA describes that we are related to every single living organism in this planet, that we share a common thread of DNA with a change here, a change there, a mutation here, a mutation there. And all of a sudden my imagination began to spread just as wide as my human family tree, expanding to every single living organism in this planet where we share a common ancestor, and it narrows down until this moment, what we call the Big Bang or the hand of God. And of course, I've read enough of books and physics to understand that before the Big Bang, what was there before the Big Bang? Well, another universe, a universe that expands and contracts, expands and contracts. Life started a long time ago. I am made of the things that the universe is made of, star stuff. What happened in the moment of my conception? A single point of view was created. A single living being, what we know in our tradition as the individual dream, was created. You might know it as soul. You might know it as spirit. You might know it as I. Life started a long time ago. Life, am reflected in everything I see. The irony is that we were born into a body that perceives life from a single point of perception. The limitation of my nervous system, my eyes, my ears, every single nerve ending that surrounds my body makes me see life from that single point of perception. And I have to use my imagination to describe all as one, because we are one. And we are alive at this very moment. And everything changes and everything evolves. Every cell in my body is a universe of its own. Every single cell that composes this body creates a whole, just like every single living being creates the whole of this beautiful planet Earth, the whole of this beautiful solar system, of this universe, of this galaxy, of everything in creation. But of course, I'm just describing my imagination. What I do know is that I am alive right now. I'm here, I'm engaging. I'm the sum of every decision that I've ever made. And at the same time, I'm the youngest I will ever be. Enjoy every single moment of life. Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Próspero Año Nuevo, Happy New Year. Let's make it a good one.